story for The Seeds of Death is, by the late 21st century, mankind has become totally dependent on TMAT to transport people, food, and medicines around the world. When the system breaks down, Earth is soon crippled by global shortages. Traveling to the relay station on the moon, the Doctor and his companions discover the horrific truth. The Ice Warriors have hijacked TMAT and intend to claim the planet for themselves. Can the Doctor defeat the Martians before Earth is smothered in deadly fungus and the human race is condemned to extinction? Right away one can see the influence of the serial The Invasion set in The Seeds of Death. Everything is dramatic and big, starting with the episode titles. We start out with this whiteout that dissolves into the sun, then we pan across the moon to the Earth, and then we zoom into the Earth. The music during these titles set the dramatic and epic tone that gets the audience ready for the ride that they are just about to take from watching this. Then you have this great story that tells the return of the Ice Warrior Martians that want to take over the Earth by terraforming it to suit them. It is a well-written story and is fun to watch. Then there are the sets. Even with the budget being low, they manage to make things look big and like an A-list show or movie. And they look great and futuristic and clean and just sharp. It was great. The costumes themselves also were dramatic. However, some of the costumes looked ridiculous. The Ice Warriors themselves looked great. They had the original outfits from the Ice Warrior serial, but they added the Ice Warrior Lord as the leader of the group, and the group that's invading Earth. And he looked good for what they were going for. He looked like a thin leader and at times looked like a well-dressed general. And the actor playing the role held the character and walked as if he were like a high-class citizen or high-ranking army general, or even just a diplomat, and it fit. It even went with this kind of snake-like look and voice that they gave the character and made him look and sound creepy. And no matter how ridiculous his helmet looked, it fit the role and gave him a distinguished look. The helmet, I'll admit, the helmet looks like Dark Helmet's helmet from the Spaceballs movie, except it only covers his eyes and nose, and the mouth is left exposed like the other Ice Warriors, and we can see this kind of reptilian skin underneath. It even kind of goes down like this, kind of like Dark Helmet's in a way. The costumes of the other roles looked good until you got to the crotch area. For the uniform looks like a spacesuit, however they put these black lines on the suit along the waist and upper parts of the thighs, so it looked like they were wearing their underwear on the outside. It's kind of like a superhero fetish in a way. And it is difficult to get used to, for you could not help but chuckle and get distracted by it when you see it. If there is anything wrong with the serial, it is those spacesuits only. However, the character of Miss Kelly had a rather good-looking black quilted, almost leather-like uniform that fit her character and the position she held as a manager or a position like that, and it did not give the impression of tyranny or Nazism. It just fit the role. The special effects were well done, and it was fun to see model rockets fly about with ease and not with strings and not jumping around. It was very well done. And also see some ingenuity in figuring out a way to make an effect work. For example, when the Ice Warriors kill with their sonic guns that they have on their wrists, they cut to the person being shot and you see the image get distorted and wavy before cutting back to a regular shot of the victim and he's falling to his death. This was achieved by getting something like a thin mirror or something like that and pointing the camera at it to see the character getting shot, and someone behind the mirror just jabbed it with their finger in the back, and it vibrated and distorted the image and made one kind of go, whoa, that is a neat effect, and at the same time go, oh shit, that person is hit. The actors in the serial were all top-notch and performed beautifully. They sold it and took every moment seriously and made it all believable. It was just beautifully like A-list Oscar-winning actors. Overall, this serial is great and I enjoyed it. The only flaw I saw were the space uniforms and how distracting it is that it looked like they were wearing their underwear on the outside, like a cheesy superhero TV show or something. I give the serial 4 stars out of 5. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. I'm almost done with the Patrick Troughton area of Doctor Who. I'm almost done, but that doesn't mean I'm finished yet. There's still more to go. It just takes a little turning back the clock to go back in time. And you'll understand why in the next review.